to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
What happens when a public figure who's always been known for their strength and grace finally opens up about their darkest struggles? Teyana's story isn't just about fame, it's about overcoming deep personal pain. And today, she's finally sharing the truth. In this emotional interview, Teyana opens up about her toxic past and the relationships that nearly broke her. Her pain is crystal clear on camera as she recounts the years of emotional turmoil, self-doubt, and heartbreak she faced. This isn't just a typical celebrity confession, it's a raw and real look at the struggles of one of the industry's brightest stars. For the first time, Teyana reveals the depths of her trauma, showing the world the emotional scars she's been hiding for years. Get ready to witness the vulnerable side of Teyana that no one has ever seen before. The camera pans to Teyana, who takes a deep breath before she begins to speak. In the soft, emotional tone of her voice, you can tell that this moment is unlike any other. This is not the Teyana who smiles for the cameras or performs on stage with unshakable confidence. This is the real woman, the one who has endured countless battles in private. As she talks about the toxic relationships that defined much of her earlier years, her vulnerability is palpable. The tears she holds back only make her words more powerful. Teyana starts by talking about the emotional abuse she endured in her past relationships, recounting moments of manipulation, gaslighting, and broken promises. "I thought love meant I had to endure the pain," she admits, her voice trembling slightly. Her eyes well up as she recalls how she was made to feel small, unworthy, and unloved, even though she gave everything she had. The weight of these past experiences is visible in her face, and the pain she's been carrying for so long is finally being shared with the world. What makes her openness so powerful is that this is no longer just a story for sympathy, it's a message of healing, of resilience, and of reclaiming her power. As Teyana continues, it becomes clear that this is a moment of catharsis for her. She's not just telling her story for the sake of sharing it, she's doing it to help herself and others who may be going through the same thing. In this raw, unfiltered interview, we witness Teyana take control of her narrative, no longer hiding behind the mask of fame or perfection. She is showing the world her pain, and in doing so, she is healing, piece by piece. Teyana's voice shakes as she recounts the toxic relationships that have haunted her. These were not just ordinary relationships, they were the kind that left emotional scars that would take years to heal. She speaks about the times she was manipulated into believing that the toxic behavior was normal, that love sometimes meant being treated poorly. "I didn't know what healthy love looked like," Teyana admits, her gaze lowering as the weight of the words sinks in. "I thought the more I gave, the more I would receive. But instead, I was left empty." In one particularly emotional part of the interview, she reveals how she was emotionally trapped by someone she loved deeply. Teyana explains how she was often gaslighted into doubting her own reality. "I was made to feel crazy for speaking up, for expressing how I felt," she says. "It was like I didn't have the right to be upset. That was how they made me feel." Her words are like a mirror, reflecting the pain and confusion that so many can relate to when they've been caught in a toxic relationship. But what really hits home is the realization that, despite everything, Teyana never truly let go of the idea that love was supposed to heal. She thought that if she just loved harder, gave more of herself, she would be loved back in return. But instead, she was met with manipulation, control, and emotional neglect. As she speaks, the room feels heavier with every word, and her emotional honesty forces viewers to reflect on their own relationships. Teyana is no longer just the strong, confident public figure. She's a woman who has faced the most difficult battles in private, and she's sharing her story to help others feel less alone. What Teyana reveals next is something that many don't often see: the emotional toll her toxic past has had on her career. For someone in the spotlight, the pressures of maintaining a perfect public image are already immense. Add to that the emotional weight of being in a relationship where you feel undervalued and you get a recipe for self-doubt and burnout. "I wasn't able to trust myself," Teyana confesses. "I would go on stage, smile, and perform, but inside I was broken. I couldn't even believe in myself anymore." The contrast between her public persona and her private struggles was stark. On the outside, Teyana was a star, a woman who exuded confidence, talent, and charm. But inside, she was a woman battling crippling insecurities and emotional scars that no one saw. "I would wonder if I was good enough," she admits. "If I was worthy of the love I was giving, or if I was just chasing something that didn't exist." The emotional toll on her career was significant. Teyana talks about how self-doubt crept into her professional life, affecting her work and her relationship with her team. She felt isolated, unsure of her worth, and terrified that her vulnerability would ruin everything she had worked for. Despite her success, the fear of not being enough haunted her at every turn. It was a struggle that most fans had no idea about, but this interview peels back the layers and shows the human side of an icon who has had to fight for her happiness and mental well-being. Teyana's path to healing has been long and difficult, but it is a journey she now embraces with open arms. "I had to learn how to love myself first," she shares. "It wasn't easy. There were days when I felt like giving up, when I thought I wasn't strong enough to keep going. But I didn't let that stop me." Teyana talks about the importance of therapy and how it has played a pivotal role in helping her break free from the cycle of self-doubt and toxic patterns. "Therapy was a game changer," she says. "It taught me that healing is not linear. It's messy, it's hard, but it's worth it." In this part of the interview, Teyana's voice is filled with hope and a sense of purpose. As she reflects on the moments when she felt lost and confused, she doesn't shy away from the pain of those experiences. Instead, she emphasizes how those difficult moments have been the stepping stones to a better version of herself. "I had to stop pretending everything was okay," she says, her gaze unwavering as she looks directly into the camera. Her words are genuine, filled with the weight of someone who has faced their own battles and emerged stronger. "I had to face the truth about myself and my past in order to move forward. And that's what I'm doing now." Teyana's message is a powerful one of self-awareness and emotional growth. She recognizes that the road to healing isn't easy, but she's committed to the process and to showing others that it's possible to come out on the other side stronger. Teyana's words resonate with her fans, especially when she tells them, "It's okay to struggle, it's okay to not have all the answers, but most importantly, it's okay to heal." She's offering not just a glimpse into her personal journey, but a lesson in vulnerability and self-acceptance. Teyana understands that healing doesn't happen overnight, and it's not a linear process. There will be ups and downs, but the important thing is to keep moving forward. By sharing her struggles, she provides permission for others to acknowledge their own pain and to take the necessary steps to heal. Her honesty becomes a form of empowerment for those who have been holding on to their own unresolved emotions. In the interview, she encourages others to find their own path to healing, emphasizing that it's a deeply personal journey. Whether it's through therapy, self-reflection, or leaning on trusted friends and family, Teyana underscores that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Healing isn't about forgetting the past, it's about learning from it and growing stronger, she says with conviction. Her message is clear: while the past may leave scars, those scars don't have to define who you are. It's the lessons learned from the struggles, the growth that comes from facing hardship, that ultimately shapes a person into something more resilient. "And I'm stronger than I've ever been," she adds, demonstrating how far she's come and how she continues to evolve in the face of adversity. As the interview concludes, the public's reaction is swift and overwhelmingly positive. Fans flood social media with messages of support, expressing their admiration for Teyana's strength and courage in opening up about her personal struggles. Her vulnerability has struck a chord with many, and they rally around her, offering words of encouragement and gratitude for her willingness to share her truth. The hashtag #TeyanaStrong begins trending across social media, symbolizing not just the strength she's shown in facing her toxic past, but also the resilience she has displayed in choosing to rise above it. "Teyana is an inspiration," one fan writes, capturing the essence of what many feel. Her courage to speak out about her past is something we all need to learn from. Teyana's story has become more than just a personal journey, it's a beacon of hope for others who are struggling with their own challenges. By choosing to heal, to be open, and to empower others with her experience, she has become a source of inspiration for many. Other celebrities also expressed their admiration, praising Teyana for using her platform to raise awareness about the importance of mental health and self-love. "She's more than just a performer," one industry peer writes. "She's a role model, showing that strength isn't about being perfect, it's about being real and owning your story." Teyana's fans, who have followed her career for years, share their own stories of healing and growth, thanking her for giving them the strength to confront their own painful experiences. The interview has sparked a much-needed conversation about mental health, toxic relationships, and the importance of self-care. Teyana's bravery has not only empowered her own healing but has inspired countless others to embark on their own paths of recovery. As Teyana's journey toward healing continues, the world watches. Will she continue to thrive in her personal and professional life, or will the ghosts of her past continue to haunt her? Fans are left wondering how Teyana will navigate the future now that she has faced the deepest parts of her soul. Is this the beginning of a new chapter for her, or is there more to her healing journey that will unfold? What do you think about Teyana's decision to open up about her toxic past? Can she fully heal, or will the scars of her past continue to affect her? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. To stay updated on Teyana's journey and hear more about her healing process, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. We'll keep you informed with all the latest developments.